inspired take on the source material because it's coming from a place of love, not just corporate greed. I hate to say it, like a lot of movies.
To be anything live action, I would have to be very aware of that. It is obviously character rich, especially the 40k universe.
Henry Cavill just dropped a bombshell that's shaking the Warhammer universe to its core. The man who was supposed to be our champion in bringing the grim darkness of the 41st millennium to life is now threatening to walk away from the whole project. Why? Because Amazon's got some plans that are so outrageous, they make the Horus Heresy look like a minor disagreement. But here's the kicker. We've got the inside scoop on what's really going down behind closed doors. Amazon's not just tweaking a few details, they're trying to rewrite the entire Warhammer lore. And you won't believe what they're pushing for that's got Cavill ready to hang up his power armor for good.
I was him. If that's truly what's going on and they are destroying it behind the scenes, bye.
Is this the end of Warhammer as we know it, or will our Man of Steel save the day? Before we move on, I'd like to ask you a small favour. If you appreciate this content, please take a second to like this video and subscribe to the channel. Over 98% of you watch the videos without subscribing. It costs you nothing, but it makes a huge difference to us. So, did you click the subscribe button? Great. Thank you so much. Now, back to the video. Brace yourselves, Warhammer fans. We've got the juicy details on Amazon's shocking plans for our beloved universe, and it's worse than we ever imagined. Remember when Amazon promised us the grimdark future we've been dreaming of? Well, it turns out their true intentions are more twisted than a chaos spawn's DNA. Our inside sources have spilled the beans, and it's not pretty. Amazon execs think Warhammer is too male-centric and needs a modern update. Can you believe it? They clearly don't understand the first thing about the Imperium of Man.
Inspired take on the source material because it's coming from a place of love, not just corporate greed. I hate to say it, like a lot of movies.
But wait, it gets even more ridiculous. These corporate suits, who've probably never even rolled a D20 in their lives, are pushing for female space marines. That's right, they want to mess with the very foundations of Warhammer lore. But hold on to your bolters because there's more. Amazon's not content with just gender swapping our beloved space marines. Oh no, they're planning to tone down the violence and add more relatable characters. What's next? Orcs with feelings? Nurgle spreading hugs instead of plagues? It's like they're trying to turn the grim darkness of the 41st millennium into a Saturday morning cartoon. The Empire of Man is under threat, not from Xenos or Chaos, but from these clueless executives who think they know better than decades of established lore. They're treating Warhammer like it's just another franchise to be modernized for mass appeal.
Do you correct people? I don't necessarily...
But true fans know that's the quickest way to destroy everything that makes Warhammer special. And guess what? The fans aren't taking this lying down. Forums are exploding with outrage as word of Amazon's plans spreads like tyrannid infestation. Warhammer communities are in uproar, demanding Amazon back down from their misguided crusade against the franchise's identity. But will the corporate giant listen? Or are they too far gone in their quest for mainstream success? There's a glimmer of hope on the horizon, though, and his name is Henry Cavill. Our Man of Steel isn't just playing a hero on screen, he's becoming one in real life.
I have been into it since I was 10.
What's your army at the moment?
Custodes.
Yeah. I'm going Necrons next year.
Necrons? Okay.
You won't believe what he's doing behind the scenes to save Warhammer from Amazon's woke agenda. But that's a story for another transmission. For now, keep your laser guns charged and your faith in the Emperor strong. The battle for Warhammer's soul is just beginning. Henry Cavill isn't just playing a hero in the Warhammer universe, he's becoming one in real life. Our sources say he's been going toe-to-toe with Amazon execs behind closed doors. And let me tell you, he's not backing down. This isn't some Hollywood pretty boy who's in it for the paycheck. No, Cavill's a die-hard Warhammer fan who knows his stuff inside and out. Word on the street is that Henry's told Amazon he'll walk away from the whole project if they mess with the law. Can you believe it? He's risking millions to protect Warhammer's soul. It's like he's channeling the Emperor himself, standing against the forces of chaos that threaten to corrupt our beloved universe.
Yeah, and I've been involved in the Warhammer world for
40,000 years.
40,000 years. No, well, longer, depending.
But here's where it gets even juicier. We've heard whispers that Cavill's got Games Workshop on speed dial, keeping them in the loop about Amazon's crazy ideas. He's not just fighting this battle alone. He's rallying the troops and making sure the original creators know exactly what's going on. It's like he's forming his own Space Marine chapter to defend Warhammer's honor. This isn't Cavill's first rodeo when it comes to standing up for what's right in adaptations. Remember The Witcher? He walked away from that show because they weren't staying true to the source material. Now he's bringing that same fire to Warhammer, and Amazon's feeling the heat.
And as soon as he leaves, you already know why. You already know why. That's why he left The Witcher. You already know.
Cavill's stance is sending shockwaves through Hollywood. Other stars are taking notice, realizing that fans care about authenticity more than ever. He's become a one-man resistance against corporate greed, showing that sometimes you have to risk it all to protect what you love. But don't think this war is over yet. Amazon's got deeper pockets than a Genestealer cult's secret vault, and they're not backing down without a fight. They've invested billions into this Warhammer franchise, and the clock is ticking as deadlines approach for finalizing deals. Will Henry Cavill be the savior Warhammer needs? Or will Amazon's woke agenda crush the grimdark future we all know and love?
I am effusive about getting the being loyal to the source material.
One thing's for sure. This battle for the soul of Warhammer is just getting started, and it's going to be more epic than the Horus Heresy itself. The fate of the Warhammer universe is hanging by a thread, and Henry Cavill might be the only thing standing between us and total disaster.
To be anything live action, I would have to be very aware of that. It is obviously character-rich, especially the 40k universe.
Amazon's got their greedy claws all over our beloved franchise, ready to tear it apart with their so-called modern updates. But our Man of Steel isn't backing down without a fight. Will Amazon wake up and realize they're about to destroy everything that makes Warhammer great? Or will they keep pushing their woke agenda until there's nothing left but a hollow shell of what we love?
So I'm excited for that, but then his Highlander comments are very exciting.
The Emperor might protect, but even he's sweating bullets right now. Listen up, fellow fans. This isn't just about a TV show anymore. It's about the very soul of Warhammer. We can't sit back and let Amazon turn our grimdark universe into some watered-down, politically correct nightmare. The war for Warhammer's future is just kicking off, and we need to stand with Cavill against the forces of corporate greed. Stay alert, stay angry, and don't let them get away with this betrayal.